So, Joanne, I wanted to start sort of a couple of years back at the beginning of the pandemic. You were originally the CFO beginning in August of 2019, and then you became the CEO. And it often seems like women ascend to the top job just as businesses are experiencing some kind of peril. So I'm curious to know what were the initial thoughts, reactions as you realized what the pandemic meant for business?
Well, it was an interesting time. And I would say Tapestry, as an executive team, we were in the process of preparing for change and transformation. When I joined, as you mentioned, in 2019 as the CFO, we recognized as an executive team the need for us to change the way we did business so that we could amplify and accelerate our performance behind all three of our brands, Coach, Kate Spade, and Stuart Weitzman. And so as we thought about that, even pre-pandemic, we said, we want to be ready to do business in what we called at the time the new world of retailing. And that world to us looked like a world where consumer trends were changing much faster. The speed of change was happening faster and faster, that consumers were more digitally connected. And there was much more innovation in terms of data and analytics in our space. And we had an infrastructure that we knew we could rely on and use and leverage more to connect with consumers. And that environment required us to be more responsive as an organization. So we were focused on harnessing the power of our organization, the power of our capabilities to move faster. And to your point, the pandemic only amplified those trends. The consumer was changing rapidly through the pandemic, both with the social unrest as well as the changes to their shopping behaviors, being more digital, and wanting to be more connected to brands whose values they shared. So a lot of the work we had done early in the pandemic was preparing us actually to perform in the pandemic, and even more importantly, perform now that we're coming out of the pandemic and meeting consumers in new places.